Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Trush podcast. As always, it's your host Loren, and this week's episode is in collaboration with EDUrain, the leader in creating official off-campus housing communities. Today, I am talking with Adam Bensamin, UX designer for EDUrain, about his role in the startup and its website redesign. Thank you, Adam, for taking the time to speak with me.
Hi. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Tell me a bit more about yourself, where you're from, and how you got to EDUrain and in your journey here.
Sure. I am from New York City. I grew up mostly in New Jersey, and I live in New York City right now in Queens. Split time actually. I'm in Regal Park with my family, and we actually split time between here and Woodstock. We have a house up there. So I have a background in real estate. I worked for a property management company in operations there, in the leasing office in New York City for over a decade. Worked in real estate as a salesperson for a couple of years and helped start a real estate brokerage that does a rebate brokerage called Eurivo. And I've also been an Airbnb host. So I've kind of always had this like user experience type of jobs. And so what ended up, I decided I wanted to go to take a class in UX design. And I signed up for this school called General Assembly in New York City. And Going through the course, one of the projects is to work with a startup that wants to work with a group of students to give them a redesign on their website or to evaluate, analyze, and give suggestions for improving some aspect of their user experience. I landed with EDUrain, and our group did redesign for their website. It's something apparently they liked, so they stuck with me, and I'm kind of finishing up the redesign so that they're able to implement it on their website.
So when did you start studying at General Assembly?
It was a 3 month full immersive course. So I started in March and ended June 5th. Everyday class and just getting through the work.
I actually didn't know that you had, extensive background in real estate specifically. I think real estate is a field that a lot of people are interested in getting into right now. Everyone's trying to get into real estate or be a realtor. What would you say is the different types of opportunities within real estate that don't really have to be, the prototypical realtor experience?
Right, a real like a real estate salesperson or a real estate
Right.
broker. There are way more jobs in real estate that are not salesperson or broker jobs. There's a whole infrastructure for housing. There's a whole lot of there's like a technology sector. There's services. There's UX, right? There's user experience. There's legal, right? There's
Right.
obviously maintenance facilities. You really there's advertising, marketing. There's really everything. You could even work in kind of I guess like an advocacy for people who don't have housing, or
Right.
there's a whole bunch of jobs. And getting a job is in this industry is not about. I mean, sure, you could go about the route of a broker or a salesperson, but if you're just creative and you want to, and you have some interests in something that is related within real estate, you can make it work. And just happened to be for me that the path I took was, based on economy and what I wanted to do, I guess.
Let's get into the project that you're working now, or at least the brand design that you're finishing up right now.
Sure. So when EDUrain came to me about their redesign, we took a look at their website. It looks like a school website, like you would be going to your school website to sign up for
Right.
classes or something, and it was fine. They really provide a lot of resources that are useful for people to actually understand the process of renting an apartment. It's kind of interesting that so many people go through the process without really quite understanding and just going through the motions and listen to other people that really don't have their interests and just taking their advice. There's a lot that EDUrain had to offer, but they really were looking for a redesign to make it look a little more modern, or at least to give the proper flows for which users we need to take to use their website properly and take advantage of all of these resources. Essentially, what they're asking us in a fewer words is that they want it to be student focused, user focused. We want someone to go on the website and see that it's for them as a student, explaining them what you got to do before you look for a house, or sorry, apartment. How do you find a roommate? How do you pay your electric bill? Those kind of things that they really have no experience in usually. So in taking that into account, we decided to do a couple of user tests that would give us some insight as to what people are looking for, when what students are looking for when they're looking on a apartment platform, what they're looking for in generally when they're looking for an apartment, and what are their commonly referred to as pain points or frustrations in the process. Some uh, imagined beforehand, but most real and common. And in doing our research, we were able to figure out or find out what people's problems were and what they're really looking for. In synthesizing and going through our data, we implemented a lot of these ideas. So as far as features for a platform, for apartment searching platform, people really prioritized or wanted location, amenities, as in what does this apartment offer, like does it have a parking space, is there a dishwasher, is there a gym there, right? Third was surprise to us, the roommate matching service, and we really kind of saw it as people looking for a community, and that's what it is. It's just there are other students in either going to the same school or school that's right next to your school. You're all students, so you have the same lifestyle generally, and you want to be you want to be around someone else that's also studying or paying their bills, also lives clean or whatever, or dirty if you live dirty. So we've got that insight from them. As far as pain points, price, difficulty to determine who to trust, not quite sure who's got your interest, and again, finding a roommate, that was always frustrating for people. And the last factor about what they're generally looking for as far as for apartment is location. So we get a lot of reaffirmation. Everyone said location, out of 44 people in the survey, and price, and again, community and safety. So in taking those factors, and also from other surveys that we did, other aspects of it, we created a prototype. If you want, I can share.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for answering those questions before I ask them.
Of course, I didn't show you the EDUrain website, but you can take a look at it if you want. It hasn't quite changed very much. What we offered here, we didn't get a chance in doing the prototype to get to a high fidelity UI, right? Like the colors, images that we would add to it. Really, we were working on spacing and create,
The integrity of
placing where the buttons are, right? We implemented a lot of these topics that users were saying that they were important. Location, right? Finding a roommate, finding like your school specific website, right? If we're the official, EDUrain is the official off-campus housing platform for a school, you'd like to know that, right? And that's gonna kind of make you trust this website, more likely to make you trust this website, and maybe even use the roommate connector. We did add some of the color scheme, so it's like it would be considered like mid fidelity as far as imagery, but yeah, we're just kind of giving the pitch of like why EDUrain is gonna be something that is going to help you, right? So you're going to go and use something like the student renter's guide, and it'll tell you what you need to
I
do.
need to redo those videos. Oh god.
Yeah. Look, the videos are very helpful. And also people are right. They don't, a lot of people want the option of watching a video of someone explaining, what you're supposed to do. Especially if it's short, it's easy for them. And so if you looked at the website beforehand, you look at the website now, you'll or at least at this prototype, you'll see people were they wanted to see transparency, they wanted trust, and they wanted to be able to look at these important factors like location, price, and some sort of filters for amenities. So you can see on the top left, we're giving people kind of a radial view of what, who this part of the website is for. This is for students. You got the options for landlords that gives them, the information that they need. College administrators as well. They have different needs. Let me know if you have any questions or you want me to explain anything further here.
Thank you so much. Could you actually go through the rest of the website? Not terribly in depth, but like more so, what does it look like when you click on one of these apartments? What does a
Sure.
prototype show it?
Right. So you go, yeah. So you go through the search, right? You type in address or your school, and now you're looking at bedrooms in the price range, and you'll have other options for filters that EDUrain will have when the website is up. You'll be able to favorite some of the apartments that you like most and you want to save for later to review. Um, and let's say you want to take a look at this apartment for $14.95 a month.
Yep.
You're going to be brought to us a page, a product page, what it's considered, or it's called normally, and it has a giant picture in the front, and you're able to take a look at all the pictures. You'll be able to take a look at the apartment as best as possible by clicking through very simply. You have all the details of the apartment as you scroll down: address, price, description, amenities. Um, on the right hand side, you'll have the contact card with how to apply, what you need to prepare as far as credit check and insurance. And as you scroll down, you get the other features on the website, like a virtual tour, a map letting you know, just reminding you where the location is. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it was a big upgrade and kind of in the right direction at least. And there'll be a final design that is works off of this that almost done with completing. And yeah, they're just. I think that EDUrain is making the right decision, at least taking the designs that we recommended and implementing some aspects of it. People just want more information. They want
I
transparency.
agree.
They want to
Exactly.
know who's paying for what. And a lot of that is hidden in real estate. And it's
Yep.
been hidden because we haven't had the internet and, exactly, information hasn't been as free. But, now you have websites like EDUrain that's telling you, what are your rights? What should you
Exactly.
be looking for? What happens? Something happens. What should you do? Should you ask the broker who's working for the landlord? I
Exactly.
guess maybe.
I definitely agree, and I think that especially for the target audience of students who have probably never lived on their own, it's so easy for these brokers who are not only working for landlords but are also, they don't want you to know what you should know. And I think that EDUrain is definitely helpful in that sense, and it's exciting for me to see, having seen the website for so long, these changes, because it's like you said, it's transparency that we need, accessibility. I think that before it was like you needed to, I guess, know the website, but now it's like if you've never seen the website, you know exactly where you need to go to get the information that you need.
Yeah, trying to make it clear, right? We're trying to make the global navigation up top gives you a certain set of information that you're going to need, right? The EDUrain wants people to register or log in so that they can have the website be tailored to specifically to the person that's using it so they could have a better user experience. And they also there's also the area going down the website, you're always getting pushed with information that is going to help you in the process.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Adam, for taking the time again to meet with me and show people the website and, all the work that you've been doing and sharing your story.
Thanks, I appreciate you letting me come on here, and great chat.
Of course. Thanks so much.
Thanks.